Night vision, driving at night can be tricky anyway, especially when it's raining outside. So in this video, I wanted to give you 3 tips to make your night vision the best it can be, plus a bonus tip at the end of the video, a little trick my dad taught me. Let's focus in. Hey, howdy everybody, this is Dr. Neil Guymon, Dr. EyeGuy, and I do videos all about the eyes to help you with your eyes. Now let's jump into those tips to help you with night vision while driving. Tip number 1, and you're probably expecting me to say this, and that's to get an eye exam. Now this might be the easiest solution. By getting an eye exam, you could possibly find the cause or the reason for the extra blurry vision at night. Number 1, you're going to get the health of your eyes checked out. Now there could be many medical reasons that can cause extra blurry vision at nighttime. Some of the top medical conditions include cataracts. Cataracts are infamous for causing extra glare and blur at nighttime. Keratoconus is a big one. Other medical conditions like glaucoma, macular degeneration, retinitis pigmentosa, diabetes, diabetic retinopathy, and many other conditions. And so you want to make sure you get your health of your eyes checked out so you can be monitored and treated properly for any of these conditions you might have. Next, you're going to have your vision checked, and this is where they'll find out if you're nearsighted, farsighted, if you have astigmatism. And this is what's really interesting about this, is that there are a lot of people out there that have mild amounts of maybe astigmatism or mild amounts of nearsightedness, and they see fine throughout the day. They have 20/20 vision, their vision doesn't bug them, and then at nighttime, that mild amount of astigmatism or nearsightedness becomes more pronounced. They notice their nighttime isn't as crisp or as clear, and it can make it a little extra tricky, especially driving at night. So sometimes this can be the easiest solution if you have mild amounts of astigmatism or nearsightedness, and sometimes all you need are glasses or maybe even contacts. There are a lot of people out there that just have glasses that they wear at nighttime. They call them their night driving glasses. Sometimes they just keep them in their car and put them on when they go driving at night. Tip number 2, and this might also be a given, but I'm going to call this one, make sure the windows to your eye are perfectly clean. The obvious one here is make sure that the windshield is nice and clean. If it's dirty or if it has a film on it, that's going to scatter light, cause glare, and definitely make things a little trickier at nighttime. Now moving into the next window, and that's your own glasses. If you wear glasses, you want to make sure that those are nice and clean. If you have even the smallest smudge or speck on your glasses, that can be huge when it's really close to your eye, and that little speck can scatter light or reduce your vision and make things a little bit blurry. If you're having trouble cleaning your glasses, or maybe you have a film on the lenses that you can't get off, check out my video about how to clean your glasses. I go over the best ways to clean the lenses, and I'll put that in the description below. Now let's go over a couple windows that maybe you didn't think of. One would be contact lenses. If you wear contact lenses and not glasses, contact lenses can also develop deposits on the surface of the lenses. They can also get hazy or dry patches on there, especially if you just had a long day staring at a computer screen. They definitely can dry out. All of this can reduce the vision, reduce the light that's going into your eyes, or scatter the light and cause more glare. So that's one thing to be aware of, is your own contacts might be causing the problem. The next window is your own cornea of the eye, your own eyeball. Same principles apply here. If you just had a long day staring at computer screens, your eyes might be really dry. You might be developing dry, hazy patches over the cornea itself, and that can reduce your vision as well. The tip for these are nearly the same. If you think you're experiencing these types of problems that might be with the contact lenses or your own eyes, then you want to be proactive during the day to try and keep yourself from getting to that point, to keep yourself from getting to where you might be getting deposits or hazy or dry patches on the eyes or the contact lenses. This can include the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes you take a 20-second break, look 20 feet away, make sure that you're blinking, recoating the eyes with tears. Also use artificial tears throughout the day to try and keep your eyes from getting to that point where it might be reducing the vision. And you can check out my video I did specifically about computer eye strain, computer vision syndrome. Those tips will definitely help you out here. And speaking of artificial tears, if you know you're going to be leaving at 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock and it's dark outside, try and be proactive and put an artificial tear in maybe 30 minutes before you go driving, or maybe 10 minutes before you go driving, and that might recoat the eye, give you a little extra tears so it can be clear for you when you go driving at night. And if you do wear contact lenses, make sure that the artificial tears that you use are approved for contact lenses. I'll put my favorites in the description below so you can check those out. Now I wanted to use tip number 3 to talk about these babies. Driving glasses. Do they actually work? Yellow tint driving glasses are actually really interesting, and you'll see them advertised everywhere. But if you put on a pair of yellow tint glasses, you'll notice that they enhance contrast. It makes things pop out a little bit more, makes it easier to spot certain things. These yellow tinted glasses actually took their mark as shooting glasses. They would enhance the target for competitive shooters. It's also advertised to gamers. Serious gamers would use these yellow tinted glasses to enhance the contrast on the screens, and also heavily advertised as night driving glasses to help with night vision. The question is, do they actually work? It does enhance contrast, but so far studies show that there isn't a benefit. It doesn't enhance your vision while driving at night. In fact, I'd probably say that it could make it worse. And the reason why I say that is because it's still a tinted lens. It's still a type of sunglass. And so it's actually restricting or reducing the amount of light getting into your eyes, which can be a bad thing driving at night. Usually what I do recommend, especially if you wear glasses already, is just to make sure that you get a really good anti-reflective coating on the lenses. This will reduce the amount of light that gets bounced inside those lenses, and it will reduce the glare, and that can definitely help the vision at night. Now, before we get to the bonus tip of the video, if you're finding these tips helpful, definitely hit that like button for me. It'll help spread this video a little bit further. Okay, if you've made it this far into the video, this is the bonus tip my dad taught me, and it's a pretty common and helpful tip for those people that really get affected by those bright oncoming headlights and their vision is really bleached out right afterwards. Now what happens is when those bright headlights pass by your eyes, that causes a chemical reaction in your retina to try and adapt to that light. It becomes less dark adapted. And so the trick here is you want to try and cover one eye right before those headlights pass by. This will make it so only one eye has that chemical reaction, and it keeps the other eye from being light adapted. It will keep that one eye dark adapted. And so when you uncover that eye right after those headlights pass, you still at least have one eye that can see better in the dark. Now this one feels weird to recommend to people. It feels weird to tell people to cover one eye while they're driving. That can mess with depth perception. It can reduce visual acuity, especially if one eye is better than the other one. And so take that one with a grain of salt. But if you really are having a hard time with those bright oncoming headlights and your vision's really blurry and bleached out afterwards, this is definitely a trick that you can use. And if you get really good at it, then your vision can be a lot better right after those headlights pass. Another tip alongside that is to turn down your dashboard lights. Also, when you're going past bright headlights, try not to look directly at the headlights. Now remember, if you're looking for more tips about your vision and your eyes, check out another one of my videos right there or right there, and make sure you're subscribed for my future videos that will come out. I'm Dr. Neil Guymon, Dr. EyeGuy. Stay focused.